Bienvenidos, my worldwide metalheads. Jaime and Fuego here representing Heavy Metal Television, the world's first and only 24/7 online destination for a half century of metal. And we're being graced with the presence of Mark from Suicide Silence today. Hey, Paso, man, how you doing?
What's happening, man? Yeah, no, I'm hanging out. I just had a cupcake with with this mummy ring on it.
Pretty badass to be brandishing, man.
Dude,
that's what's up.
I don't know what's going on. No, we just have.
You got like a sugar high going on right now.
I got a sugar high. We have the drugs and snacks family.
There you go.
It's an ongoing joke.
It all combines together, man.
We got a friend who just brought us so much Halloween candy and snacks, and
it's
we're just
creeping up on us, man.
Oh man, yeah.
Month of October,
So,
very
yeah,
metal, I must say.
I'm enjoying myself today very
As
much.
you should be.
Yes.
Well, there's one thing that always has to be mentioned right off the bat now. You can't have a Suicide Silence interview, obviously, without talking about Mr. Lucker and, the dearly departed. And it's always tragic when somebody, that is beloved within the music industry is lost, obviously. But it's even more so when, somebody is in their youth and their prime. And you guys were basically really starting to break through with the Black Crown at the time. That was when you first popped up on my radar. I saw a very prolific video called You Only Live Once that really just solidified just the most metal type of approach that you guys were going with. It was a real watershed moment for the industry, at least in my opinion, visually. And so, there was a lot of uncertainty about soldiering on. I know you guys did a memorial show for him, and you had a bunch of different singers that essentially came together, one of which was a gentleman by the name of Eddie Hermida? Am I pronouncing the name correctly?
Hermida, yeah.
Righteous, yeah. He actually performed a song called Slaves to Substance, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
Did he get to pick that song, or did you guys offer it to him? How did that all come about exactly?
That song, I think, was presented to him, and he said he was totally down, but I think at that point we were assigning songs to people we thought that their style would fit those songs.
The best. Yeah, 'cause you had like Randy Blythe there, you had Paul Gray from Mudvayne, and lots of Chad Gray. Yeah, Paul Gray. That's another metal musician, man. But it does,
Yeah. There was pretty much everybody got appointed a song based on their vocal style and how they would attack the song and who would, bring the good flavor and pay tribute to Mitch, a proper way. Slaves just seemed like a good song for Eddie because it was kind of more along the technical deathcore or whatever the hell you want to call it.
Similar to his All
Shall Perish kind of stuff.
Yeah. So you guys were acquainted with him from like doing Mayhem before and stuff like that.
We've been acquainted with them. The first time I met All Shall Perish, I feel like was at Murderfest 2.0 in like 2005.
Oh wow! So going way back
on Knitting at the Knitting Factory in Hollywood, which doesn't even have metal shows anymore, I don't think. It was like Chopper Cowboy, Animosity, Suicide Silence, like the Number 12 Looks Like You, Crematorium, like tons of bands that were from that day, and all the Southern California, Northern California bands were there, and we just hung out afterwards, and we all just kind of made this imaginary tour. Like we're like, we should tour together, and like Animosity and Suicide Silence and All Shall Perish. None of us had really done too much touring at that point. And what actually happened was Suicide Silence and All Shall Perish did a tour together in 2006 that next summer. And that was like the kickoff of our relationship. And we've been friends ever since.
So he obviously left an impression with getting on stage with you guys and actually performing for the first time if he stepped onto the mic and, took over the role.
Yeah. I mean, it's with this, anybody knows there's the music and then there is being involved in the band.
And can you coexist?
And you do it.
And create it together. And it doesn't always work out. You can put like the fattest team of superstars on a sports team together, and sometimes it doesn't always work out.
Exactly. And with Eddie, it wasn't like that memorial show in any way. It was some kind of like tryout, and I actually kind of blanked the entire time that we had performed with him, and it doesn't even make any sense to look back. Like we hit up Eddie, we're like, hey, you want to sing on You Only Live Once so we can hear what you sound like on it? We didn't even need to do that. Like we had played with him before, we were
so just obviously felt him out, kind of had.
We knew that if Eddie would be down to do it, then he would be perfect for the gig, and we know him, and we know how he's just a passionate, honest person with everything. He brings a real vibe to anywhere he goes, and
did it take some coercion, or was he up for the idea?
For him, it took some I'd use soul searching as the way to describe it.
Those are big shoes to fill, obviously. Man,
yeah.
So
he didn't know. it makes a lot more sense to him now because we kind of told him in the beginning, we're like, if you want to do this gig, like, you're going to see how we work, and it's not going to be like any other band you've ever been in. Just, I mean, one, we've been through, losing Mitch has changed us. So him joining the band, we know we need what we need to do to make this band survive, and what we need to do to make him feel comfortable, to help him grow to be what we know he will be in this band, And that's exactly where we're at right now, Nice. We're, I mean, not to get like serious about it, but it's like we're learning how to be who we want to be and still developing.
Process,
and it's cool, and we're not like trying to hide that or anything. That's just a part of the gig that we're at right now. Like we want to go out and be ourselves 100%, and we want to be ourselves in front of the fans. We want to meet the fans, and we want to be involved with everything that is this band, and just keep it going. Whatever happens is going to happen, and we want to do it passionately.
Well, Mitch's shadow is obviously a bit on You Can't Stop Me, which came out this past summer. And, just from him contributing the lyrics to that song, being the title track and everything, it really kind of epitomizes getting through adversity, facing down demons and trying to move forward. And I thought the music video for it was especially interesting because the wall's closing in and kind of just not sure what the hell you're going to do when you're faced with a really seemingly insurmountable situation. But, you guys have been doing some awesome creative work, obviously, and it's really kind of carrying the torch for his memory. Like you say on Don't Die, we sing these songs so you don't die because, at least with the creativity of art, you can kind of live forever, if you really leave that much of an impact like Mitch did. So,
yeah, we definitely went that route, I mean, You Can't Stop Me was starting to be written lyrically and musically before we ever even got the You Can't Stop Me lyrics.
Yeah.
Once we got those lyrics and we saw where like Mitch's direction was going, it really made all the sense in the world on like where, like, cause like what you just said, the Don't Die lyrics. Like I wrote that in like January, I was writing those lyrics by myself with no music, just like dribbling stuff out, just like the way I was feeling. And and then reading
music's therapeutic though, man. It always is.
It was the most therapeutic thing in the world to get back with the band and have that whole vibe back, and putting together, just creating something together was a very, very necessary thing for all of us. And we're all still pretty much working through it all now, like this is all a part of the process.
It's a constant process, obviously. Loss always.
Yesterday was Mitch's birthday, it wasn't the easiest day. We had a day off, and it was a really nice day off, but now we're here and we're gonna rock a fucking show. Damn, and that's gonna be as equally as important. So it's
I said, all carrying the torch, man, for him. That's what it's all about.
And Mitch would fucking be so stoked. I know. Like after yesterday was a really hard day, but knowing that we're here right now and we're playing fucking this spot here in Arizona that reminds me of somewhere in Southeast Asia or something, but it's just
Arizona desert, man, one of the most metal places on the planet. I'm telling you,
metal places on the planet. I don't know. It all just makes it start feeling so right and so good, and it's a whole different feeling now.
On a lighter note, you got Jason Mewes in your video, man.
Oh yeah.
How the hell did that come about? I was laughing my ass off. What a great way to end it, man.
That was so sudden. We were looking for somebody to fill that spot. Like we had the whole music video idea, and then we're like, well, who are we gonna get to do that? And
we're just gonna lighten the mood there at the end. We just show that there's a silver lining.
Exactly, always. And it just worked out. He was in town, and I hate to say it, but our people got a hold of his people, and then the next thing you know, he's at our fucking music video shoot.
Saying snoochie boochies and shit,
Perfect.
Love
it. He was so funny, dude. He's like, he is Jay.
Yeah.
Like, he really is that guy.
He doesn't have the hair anymore, though, right? Didn't he slice it off or something? Or maybe he's growing it back by this point. I don't know. Last time I saw him doing...
No, he had hair.
He had it? No, that's good. That's what's up. He's still rocking it. I know he chopped it at one point, but...
Yeah. No, he was funny as hell, dude. And we had, like, a good moment backstage, backstage at the video shoot, talking about, what do you want me to say? What should I say? And just, like, rapping and hearing his ideas. I'm like, you're fucking out of your mind, dude. Like, it was good.
Nice. Well, we're actually going to jump right into a video now here on our 24/7 network from Suicide Silence. We urge all of you to check out that record on Nuclear Blast now, right? You guys jumped ship. How's that going for you?
Love it, man. Love it. It feels good.
Solid
feels
support.
Right. Solid support. Good group of people that have been involved in this heavy metal for a long time.
Oh, hell of a roster with those guys.
It's radical, man.
Nice. Well, we're going to jump into a video, and I extend a grande gracias to all of you folks watching worldwide. Once again, gracias to Mark here as well for speaking with us. And until next time, stay metal, y'all.